Hey everybody, this is TF Nut. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Green Ranger from Hasbro. So, if you guys know about this line, they released the Green Ranger in a 2-pack a while ago, and now we have a regular released version, since that 2-pack is now harder to come by. I originally got it on Amazon, that 2-pack, and then the Green Ranger, as soon as he showed up, like in the box, there was a lot of defects with just destroyed joints and bad paint, so I never got it until now. We have this single release version, so I'm happy to have a Green Ranger in my collection. I really only want the Mighty Morphin stuff, and everything has been reviewed so far. In fact, all those figures. I reviewed a couple of the Mighty Morphin stuff before I deleted all my videos, and they've all been reviewed by now. This one just came out recently, that's why I'm reviewing it, but this might be the only Mighty Morphin review on the channel. I might do a collection video showing off all of the Power Rangers I have. I need to get the Yellow Ranger. I believe Big Bad Toy Store is restocking on that. So, still pretty cool. Very glad to have a Green Ranger. And I'm just going to go ahead and quickly talk about the packaging because it is pretty nice. So you can see here it says Power Rangers Lightning Collection. You can just see the nice image of the Green Ranger right there and there, as well as it's continued on this side. It's just a green top right there. If you need the barcode, there you go. And then it's just an image of the figure on the back. So that is pretty nice right there. I dig that. And it has some warnings too. So let's switch over to talking about the figure. So first of all, does this head sculpt here look like Jason David Frank? My hand's a little shaky. I think it's fine. I don't think it's that bad. It's honestly, I might actually prefer this, not gonna lie, to the 2-pack one originally, but I still think the best JDF head sculpt, at least with Mighty Morphin stuff, was from the White Ranger. Still, this is pretty cool. We have a green headband going around here with nice paint on the long hair there, and the skin tone came out pretty well. You also have this nice digital face printing on here to give you a good likeness of Jason David Frank, and this is a soft plastic here for the rest of the bandana. So that's pretty cool. Let me pull up the Green Ranger figure. So you're just gonna have, I have to do this off camera. I know I'm already gonna have a problem. The heads are interchangeable, and they're very easy to interchange. The alternate head sculpt, though, doesn't really want to sit on here too well. So that's what it wants to fit on here. It's very tight. It sits on there very nicely, and I think it looks pretty good on there. It's just a pain to get off and on. So the helmeted head is much easier to work with, of course. So let's talk about the rest of the stuff. We have the Sword of Darkness. It's very nice. I believe we got pretty much the same. I don't know if it's different paint, but we have this same accessory with the 2-pack one, with really nice silver on the blade there, with nice black red, and it's molded in white, I believe. This little soft plastic piece right here. So that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of a red splotch right there, so that's a little annoying. We also have the Dragon Dagger. This looks also very good. They did a really good job with this here, with this nice gold and black paint, as well as some green in there with some silver. It looks extremely well done. You can even see the little dragon symbol right there. And it does have weapon storage. Simply just put it in like so. I believe either way. I don't actually remember how you would holster it, but it might be this way. Either way, you're going to be able to fit this in there, and it looks pretty nice. We have a green effects piece right here, which we get a good amount of effects pieces with this toy line. And simply just take your sword right here. You can fit it through, fin angle it however you want, and you have some lightning effects going on there. So, and it's just a nice green translucent sculpt. Last but not least, we get one fist, which these are the same fist that we get with the other male character, so you can interchange the fist if you want to have them have two fists. You can maybe get some single fists on eBay. For some reason, it's really bright right now. I do apologize. This lighting is not great, but we do have this special hand here that's meant for holding the Dragon Dagger as if he is playing it, so that's also really cool. So we do get a really good amount of accessories here. So here's our Tommy figure. This just looks great. I used to have a Green Ranger toy as a kid, and this just really hits the geek spot and the nostalgia spot, you know. Green Ranger was always cool whenever he showed up. This is just a nice looking helmet. It's I think very accurate to the show. They did a really good job with the sculpting of the silver around the eyes, that black visor piece, and the mouthpiece too. Nice black right there on the top. And then I think a little bit of green is splotching it a little bit in the black, but it's not too bad. Got that nice red dot, or just this real red piece right here, not red dot. But we have the dragon shield too on his chest. This is looking really nice. I want to say it's molded in this gold metallic. It could be painted, but it's still pretty nice. They did a really good job. It shimmers very nicely. It's very similar to what we have here on the arms, which there's a little bit of green on the left arm right there. That's a little annoying, but that's all right. A lot of this mold is reused. They like to it makes sense that they reuse them, but they really like to reuse a lot of the bodies when it comes to the Power Ranger characters, especially in Mighty Morphin here. So these are the same arms that you'll get with the Black Ranger. Yeah, that Walgreens exclusive one. Same thing going on with the cuffs right here. Nice white going on with the green. I believe it's molded in white and the green is painted on there. And it's a little bright. Maybe I can turn it down just a little bit. There we go. But you can see a little bit of a splotch of something like, I want to say gold right there. So it's not great. It's not horrible though. Not mostly molded in green. I believe they did attempt some sculpting in the joints, which looks fine. The hands are really cool. You know, these are also reused molds for the other characters that hold stuff. But it's, you know, it's fine if they reuse them. Honestly, I don't really mind. We do have a nice belt here, which is a separate piece and will rotate. It's not removable though. We have some stretching actually going on here around the pants, so that's cool. And yeah, they did a really good job. This could be with I don't know if it's accurate colors, but it looks fine. The sculpting could be better though on the front of the belt. Then we have this nice black holster, which doesn't really have any. It's just very plain. There's no like details to make it look like leather or anything. Don't know what it was made out of originally, so I'll forgive it for now. But it could be completely. I believe it's painted in black because you can see the white on the inside there. So maybe if they try to at least put a little bit more black in there, although that black paint probably would have rubbed off on this. So I'm not going to complain about it too much. The legs are pretty basic with the rest of those Mighty Morphin Hasbro figures. There's some nice stretching going on the legs there. See the knees. It's just there's not really no paint. It's all molded. At least the upper part of the leg up to the shin, you know. It's a little bit of a line going down there. It's just all molded in green with some nice wrinkles throughout. But then we have some nice gold around the boots. There's a little bit of gold splotched on there. So this is no way, you know, perfect when it comes to the paint apps. There's a good number of paint imperfections on mine, which isn't great, but I can sort of live with some of them. And then we have the wrinkling towards the boots there. And the boots themselves are also reused. That's what the bottom of the feet look like too. So, it's also, I forgot to mention, the neck has some nice, you know, fabric stretching and a line going down through there. I really like, again, the sculpting here. It's all protruding and you know, it just looks really good. It is also removable. I mean, you'll have to maybe remove these arms. Technically, it's removable, but the way it is now, even if you remove the head, it's actually not. Which I'm not going to remove any of it. There's no reason to. So, 360 real quick, and then we'll take a look at the articulation. Because this looks really freaking awesome. Okay. I did not know how to speak for a second. Head rotates. Goes up a little bit. And down like so. It actually does have a butterfly joint there where you can see the white. And the arms can go all the way around. They go in and out. We do have an upper arm swivel, as you can see right there. Double jointed elbow. A hinge at the wrist that goes in and out, as well as swivels. This is for all sets of hands. I do wish I don't have the hand. The hand that holds the dagger is an in and out hinge. I wish it was up and down. It would be easier to do the flute playing pose. Not flute, but you know what I mean. The dragon dagger pose, kind of like a flute.
It'd be easier to do that pose. Anyway, swivel right here at the ball joint. Swivel forward, back a little bit side to side. We have a separate ab crunch, as you can hear that right there. Legs go forward, back, sort of. Not really at all, actually. In and out. Upper thigh swivel, we do get double jointed knees. Boot rotation. Bend at the foot that goes down and up a little bit. And then we have a nice ankle rocker. So for size comparisons, I only have a couple, and then I only have a couple images at the end. So as you can see, we have on the left the Star Wars: The Black Series Best Car Mandalorian, and then on the right we have the Retro Series Spider-Man there from Marvel Legends. So when it comes to the Lightning Collection, they scale a little differently with both. So I want to say that the Green Ranger is a little bit taller actually than just by a smidge, the Mandalorian, and then the Green Ranger is actually just a tiny bit shorter than the Spider-Man, but they are all pretty good in scale with each other. It's all very close. So yeah, I just have an image of what this figure looks like trying to play the Dragon Dagger. Because of the way that the arms are done, it's a little restrictive, and you really can't get the greatest pose out of there. But I think you could, if you mod it a little bit with the shoulders, like the butterfly joint, maybe try to push it a little bit forward, or if you do something differently than I am, because I'm not the greatest poser, I'm sure you can have it who's playing it. Anyway, great figure. They did a really good job. I really do like the Lightning Collection. I'm really only a fan of the the Mighty Morphin stuff, but I mean, they have a lot of variety at this point in the Lightning Collection. But again, just a Mighty Morphin guy here. And they did the Green Ranger here very well. This isn't really an instance here where it's like you should probably get the Black Ranger, the Walgreens exclusive one, over the retail version, because that retail head for the Black Ranger isn't the greatest. This one here, it's very much the same as the 2-pack one, but I'm just glad to actually be able to get it, because I wasn't able to really get the 2-pack in an affordable price, and I returned it too. This is also just, it's an awesome figure. So if you really need a Green Ranger and you've been waiting to get one, now is the perfect time to get it with this single release here. It's $20. I got one from Amazon. You can check Walmart's, Target's, even GameStop's. Check Big Bad Toy Store, Hasbro Pulse, and a lot of other online retailers. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.